Welcome to SAU Magazine, a weekly news program coming to you from Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
This is a Southern Arkansas University news brief. I'm Larnelle, Sinegal. President Bush discusses education and job training issues in El Dorado. Individuals from SAU and the Magnolia community attended the event at South Arkansas Community College. The president is proposing an overhaul of the Perkins Vocational Education Program. He would also establish more grants in math and science to low-income students. The Bush campaign recently opened its state headquarters in Arkansas.
I'm Charles Davis. Advanced registration for the summer and fall is underway. Students are encouraged to meet with their advisors for course enrollment through Campus Connect. The pre-registration period takes place through April 30th. Students with 90 or more hours register on April 12th, 13th, and 14th. Those with 60 or more hours meet with their advisors from April 15th through 21st. Students with 30 or more hours register from April 22nd through the 28th, and open registration for all hours is April 29th and 30th.
Changes are made in SAU's interactive course management system. Professors have used Blackboard 5.5 in making their courses available online. Hardware and software upgrades to Blackboard 6.1 take place this weekend. It features advanced content management. Improvements with course assessment and evaluation make the system more user-friendly. Virtual classroom and chat features are new to Blackboard. SAU has utilized online course management tools since summer 2000.
The Office of Continuing Education is offering business seminars. The Small Business Development Center will offer 2 seminars. Business professionalism and how to write a business are intended for new and existing business owners. The first seminar will be held at Cossatot Community College on Tuesday. The second will be held the following week in the Business Agribusiness Building.
The Student Government Association requests nominations for Leadership Awards. Its Leadership Recognition and Awards Banquet is scheduled for Monday, May 3rd. SAU will honor students and student organizations for outstanding achievement. Leadership nominees will be required to complete application packets. Nominations for SGA Awards may be sent through email. Contact Connie Wilson, Assistant Dean of Students, by Tuesday with supporting data regarding individual and organizational nominations.
SAU will present a learning fair at the Ryder Rink on Thursday. Students from McNeil Elementary School will be present from 8:30 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. Several professors and organizations will present educational activities and events. Lunch and outside activities will also be provided. This has been a Southern Arkansas University news brief. For Larnelle, Sinegal, I'm Charles Davis.
With an SAU profile, I'm Matthew Johnson.
And I'm Angie Loomis.
This week's profile features Daryl Phillips, a recent addition to the Department of Theater and Mass Communication.
Daryl grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, and went to John Overton High School, after which he joined the Air Force.
He attended college at Middle Tennessee State University, where he was a theater major.
After graduation, Daryl attended graduate school at the University of Southern Mississippi with SAU's future theater department chair, David Murphy.
Phillips moved back to Nashville and acted for commercials and the stage.
He then became an instructor of theater and dance at Eastern New Mexico University for 3 years.
After finding out about his new job at SAU, he had a summer of professional theater in Kentucky, playing the Shawnee warrior Yellowhawk, son of Blackfish, and blood brother to Daniel Boone in The Legend of Daniel Boone.
With an SAU profile, I'm Angie Loomis.
And I'm Matthew Johnson.
SAU Sports, I'm Jonathan Wolfe.
And I'm Mistie Huffman.
The SAU baseball team moved up in the polls and took sole possession of first place in the Gulf South Conference this past week. Last weekend, the Mule Riders took 2 of 3 games at Arkansas Tech University. SAU won 9-7 and 13-7 in the first 2 games against Tech, but fell in Sunday's game 3-2. Delta State aided in the Mule Riders' cause by losing 2 of 3 games against Harding. The Delta State losses vaulted SAU into first place. The Riders also moved to 8th in the Collegiate Baseball Division II poll. This past Monday, SAU swept a doubleheader against Houston Baptist. Chipper Crum homered in the first game, SAU winning 5-4. In the second game, SAU won 9-5. Aaron Eggleston had 3 RBIs, and Armando Alvarez drove in 2. The Mule Riders are 12-3 in the conference and 30-9 for the season.
In women's basketball, Kim Davis has received 2 All-America honors. Davis, the Lady Riders center, was named to the All-America freshman team. She also received All-America honorable mention honors. On the freshman team, Davis was one of only 11 in the country to get the honor, and she was one of only 2 Gulf South Conference players to receive honorable mention. Davis averaged almost 18 points and 10 rebounds a game. She was previously named to the Daktronics NCAA South Region First Team and was the GSC Player and Freshman of the Year.
Lady Mule Rider pitcher Crystal Poulin was named as the Gulf South Conference West Division Player of the Week. While at the GSC crossover last weekend, Poulin pitched a perfect game against North Alabama and missed another perfect game by 1 out. In that game, Poulin tied her own school record of 17 strikeouts. On Tuesday, the Lady Riders swept a doubleheader against UCA. Poulin pitched a 2-hitter in the first game, with SAU winning 5-0. SAU won the second game 9-0. The Lady Riders are now 18-11 on the season.
The tennis team lost a close match to Arkansas Tech 6-3 last Saturday in Russellville. Nellie Tuwala, Jeanette Mitchell, and Amy Thomas all won for SAU. Arkansas Tech swept the doubles matches. SAU is now 9-11 on the season and 1-5 in conference play. SAU Sports, I'm Misty Huffman.
And I'm Jonathan Wolfe.
With commentary, I'm Jennifer Hickman. In the past, we have discussed the problem with individuals driving too fast around campus, making it difficult for students and faculty to make it safely across the street. The problem has not stopped. It's not just at SAU, but other campuses as well. An education professor at UALR was recently hit by a vehicle while crossing the street and killed. The problem is not only for pedestrians, but motorists as well. In the Bray, there was an article about students taking their time while in a crosswalk, or just stopping and talking in the middle. Motorists are often in a hurry, as pedestrians walking slowly may irritate them. For those who walk across the street, please be more courteous of your classmates. Speed up or wait and talk until you get across the road. And motorists, exercise patience. Don't be a leadfoot. With commentary, I'm Jennifer Hickman.
With an SAU police log, I'm Amanda Smith. On April 1st, an SAU student reported that his vehicle was hit while parked in the Reynolds parking lot. The victim was in class at the time of the incident. The case is under investigation. On April the 4th, a student had a window broken out of his vehicle behind the Child's Agri building. The suspect or suspects then stole audio equipment from the vehicle. That case is under investigation. On April the 5th, a student reported to the UPD that 2 toolboxes were removed from the back of his truck sometime between March 29th and 31st. The vehicle was parked in front of Child's Agri building. This case is also under investigation. On March 25th, motor vehicle accident. An SAU student struck a light pole while driving through the newly constructed Reynolds Center parking lot. The driver of the Toyota pickup truck stated that he wasn't paying attention and didn't see the light pole. The student sustained minor injuries to the arm and face, but refused to be assisted by the medical staff. On March 26th, motor vehicle accident. A 2-vehicle accident occurred on East Lane involving an SAU student. Police reported to the scene of the accident shortly after it was reported. There were no injuries involved to either party, and the cause of the accident has yet to be determined. The SAU campus police want to ensure all students that at the report of an accident, they will handle the situation in its most appropriate manner and ask for your cooperation. They also ask that you please be observant of the newly placed signs due to the construction on campus. To report campus crime or if suspicious activities appear to be taking place, contact the University Police Department at 235-4100. That's 235-4100. With an SAU police log, I'm Amanda Smith.
College Newswire, I'm Amanda Weber. 2 state universities look to raise tuition in the fall. The University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff is proposing a 6.38% increase per credit hour for in-state students. UAPB also wants to increase fees for room and board and student meals. The University of Arkansas at Monticello is proposing a 5% increase per credit hour. Each proposal must be approved by the University of Arkansas Board of Trustees. A Hendrix College seminar examines faith and public service. The conference focused on a number of items. They included: what is the proper role of faith commitments in shaping public policy and motivating public service? And what is the proper role of faith-based private organizations in fulfilling the social service needs of society? The Faith and Public Service Conference was sponsored in part by the Hendrix College Department of Politics. College Newswire, I'm Amanda Weber.
With this week's entertainment news, I'm Brian Jones.
And I'm Calvin McGee.
SAU fraternities and sororities compete in the Greek Olympics. Unlike previous years, this year's Olympics will last for 2 weeks. Greek organizations compete in various contests to receive the most points possible. With the first week out of the way, this week's competitions consist of the lip sync contest, the Miss Mule pageant, the Can Castle, and the Greek Step Show. Point standings for each fraternity and sorority will be posted in the Bruce Center.
Krispy Kreme donuts are available from Alpha Sigma Alpha. Prices for original donuts are $5 a dozen. Orders can be placed until Monday, and they will be delivered on Wednesday. For orders by telephone, call 235-4834, 235-4479, or 235-6631. If no one answers, leave a message, including the number in dozens you would like to purchase, daytime phone number, and the address to which they should be delivered.
The SAU Athletic Trainers Club held a rummage sale on Saturday. There were lots of items donated to help support the club. The Athletic Trainers Club appreciates everyone who volunteered to help with the sale. The club would also like to thank everyone for their donations to the sale. It is one of many events the club sponsors each year.
Applications are accepted for the SAU newspaper and yearbook. Applications for editor of the Bray are being accepted. They must be submitted by Friday. Students should include a resume and list of goals for the newspaper. Applications for the Mule Rider must be also submitted by Friday. Students should include a resume and list of goals for the yearbook. And that's this week's entertainment news.
The SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program features a wide variety of professional experiences.
Students are responsible for producing and marketing radio and television programs each semester.
SAU Magazine, a radio news program, is available to stations in Arkansas and bordering states.
The SAU Report, a television interview program, is available to cable systems in Southwest Arkansas and Northeast Texas.
More than a dozen courses are offered in the SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program.
Writing, reporting, and hands-on experiences are stressed in these courses.
In addition, graduating students are more perceptive analysts of mass communication and broadcast journalism.
They are very competitive in the job field and for opportunities as graduate students.
Information about the Broadcast Journalism degree program can be found on the internet at saumag.edu.
That's saumag.edu for an excellent educational opportunity.
With this week's SAU calendar, I'm Ross Sims. Monday, April 12th, advanced registration begins for students with 90 or more hours. SGA Traffic Appeals Court takes place at 4 p.m. Tuesday, April 13th, there will be a Student Activities Board meeting at 5:30 p.m. On Wednesday, Spring Fling activities on the quad. In the event of inclement weather, Spring Fling will be moved to the Armory. Advanced registration continues for students with 90 or more hours. There will be a meeting of the Biology Club at 5:15 p.m. Alpha Sigma Alpha will distribute Krispy Kreme donuts as part of its fundraising campaign. On Thursday, departmental scholarship applications are due. 5 scholarships are available from each of SAU's 4 colleges. On Saturday, the Praxis exam in Wilson Hall and the NCAT exam in the nursing building. And that's this week's SAU calendar.
SAU Magazine is a production of broadcast journalism students in the Department of Theater and Mass Communication at Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.